Hi, everybody. My name's Shalane Hill, and we're going to do some infinity breath for meditation today. So if you'll sit in a comfortable seated position, you can sit on blankets, you can sit against the wall, you can sit in a chair. It does not matter, just as long as you're comfortable with your spine upright. So we'll just go over what we're going to be doing first before we close our eyes so that you can kind of have a good visual of what we're going to be doing. So we're going to be using our imagination to create an infinity symbol throughout our whole body. And this is the way it looks. So as we inhale, we're going to imagine that we can pull our breath in through the front of the chest in the heart space. It goes to the back of your spine and up the back of your spine. Pardon me. So it goes into the heart through the front of the spine and then crosses over to come out the back of your head. And then the energy travels up over your head, out in front of you, and then back into the heart. So that's the first loop of the infinity symbol. Okay, so it goes like that. So that's what we're envisioning as we inhale. Then as we exhale, once that energy or light comes back into the heart space, then it travels down with the exhale. The light travels down the spine to the tip of the tailbone or the perineum, and then travels back out in front of you and then back into the heart space. So that's this bottom loop of the infinity symbol. So the inhale travels up here, goes around to the heart, and then the exhale travels down to the perineum and then back up into the heart through the front. Okay, so that's the loops that we envision, and we just trace those loops in our mind's eye as we breathe. Okay, so if you'll sit up nice and tall, let your hands rest on your legs, and you'll be breathing through your nose if possible. And as you inhale, you'll take that breath in through the front of the heart, moves up back through the pranic tube in front of your spinal column and exits at the base of your skull, curving over your head and entering at your sacred heart center once more. So allow this energy to find its own path with that inhale. Whether it moves in and out at the breastbone, the high heart, or the solar plexus center, it doesn't make a difference. Wherever it wishes to enter and exit is appropriate for you. In the exhale, it travels down the front of the spine to the tip of the tailbone, back into the heart center, solar plexus, or high heart. Just let the breath continue to travel in those loops. Your breath knows the path to take. All you have to do is focus on the exit and entry points as you breathe in and out. After entering the body at the sacred heart center, the out-breath moves down the pranic tube again inside the body in front of the spinal column and exits through the root chakra, the perineum, the small area between the anus and the sexual organs. The breath continues its path in front of the body and enters once more at your sacred heart center, solar plexus, or high heart. And you'll just keep tracing these loops in your mind's eye as you breathe. And my current understanding is that this infinity breath was given us by Archangel Michael through Rona Herman. And it prepares the body for spiritual evolution. Just using your imagination, imagining your breath can travel in this loop. You inhale into the heart, at the back of your head, around the front of the front heart again. You exhale, the light travels down the spine, out in front of you and back into the heart again. And as you focus there, you try to soften into that to allow the energy of the breath to move more smoothly. Maybe slowing the breath down a little more. So not rushing. And settle into a state of more allowing the breath to flow instead of forcing it or pushing it. Stay focused in this way, continuing the infinity breath as best you can. You soften the shoulders more, jaw. Align your spine a little better. And think of the breath that's traveling in those loops. What color is it? Might be a white light, blue light, or another color. Does it have to be any color? You might not have a visual of it. You might just utilize your senses and other senses. Just doing your best to stay focused. Continuing to clear those channels. Allowing that energy, that breath to flow, clear any blockages or restrictions. Smoother, freer flow of energy and mind. As we focus here, we're also hypnotizing ourselves with calm mind. Allow ourselves to get grounded into the earth. Get more centered. And you're just doing your best. Try to soften into it. Way too hard. Create more ease in your jaw, your eyes, your scalp, your temples. Let's do a few more rounds of breath this way. Let's bring all your awareness down to your root chakra at the tip of your tailbone, your perineum, and just breathe into that place. And imagine your root literally reaches into the earth like a big tree root. latching into the soil of Mother Earth. And imagine that you breathe up the root into the pelvis and then down back the root, returning the light and that energy back to Mother Earth. And inhale up the root into the pelvis and exhale down the root into Mother Earth again. But just anchoring yourself to Mother Earth even more, amplifying your groundedness and your stability for your root. And when you inhale that light up into the root, and let it travel all the way up to the top of the head now, and then back all the way down, back to Mother Earth. And inhale up the root all the way to the top of the head, and exhale back down the spine, through the root into Mother Earth. Few breaths like that. Do one more breath here, like that. And if you'll wiggle your fingers and toes, and gather your palms together at your heart, base of the thumbs touching base of the breastbone, shoulders down, elbows down. And this infinity breath is such a great breath to incorporate into your daily practice to help you evolve and grow as a spirit. And the grounding breath to help you ground. So thank you so much for gathering today. Namaste.